How's it going, ladies and bruisers? I'm Bobby Sixkilla, and welcome to a new series we're going to be doing on the Shapeshifting Detective. Now, I know you all knew this was coming. I was a huge fan of the infectious madness of Dr. Decker. This looks like it's by the same people. It has some of the same actors, as you can see right there. It seems to have the main guy from Contradiction as well, which we haven't actually played on the channel, but I have played. Another really cool FMV game. But yeah, I've been waiting for this to come out for a while. Let's just jump on into it and see what craziness is going to happen. If you remember Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, you remember how crazy that shit got. Let's go.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Okay. Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
What? I'm not sure what the mechanics are in this. Are we... What? It's starting over. What happened? What did I do?
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights.
The fuck did I do? Oh, Jesus.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe.
What I liked about the Infectious Man and Dr. Decker was the way you, like, typed in actual questions to figure out what was going on. And Contradiction had a really good, interesting, unique gameplay loop as well, where you had to find instances of the people you're interviewing contradicting themselves. But I don't know, because I haven't played this yet at all, or read anything about it because I didn't want to spoil anything. I don't know what the gameplay loop is in this game, or how we... what happens, or anything. All I know is who it's by. Here we go again.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut. Jesus Christ, you start the story again if I don't. Look, I'm not saying a thing. Nothing. The bin?
You know why you're here, don't you?
There we go. I'm not allowed to talk, you fuck. No.
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught. Do you think you can do that this time?
I sincerely hope so. But also, you told me not to talk. Yes?
It's a rhetorical question. You're going to a town called August.
I feel bad.
Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood? Understood?
Oh, you told me to shut up.
Splendid. If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what deprecated means, but it sounds bad. I'm gonna look it up. Hang on.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
It's Aislinn Death. She's from Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. You probably remember her pretty well as the mermaid lady or whatever that draws people to the beach to die. As long as it takes?
Yes. The chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
The murder?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
I haven't spoken to anybody. Chief?
Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left.
Sounds like I should.
It has its own back door.
Ooh.
The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
So I can make a quicker getaway in the middle of the
Just
night.
finishing.
Just looking for my room.
Yeah. It's a big place. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Bronwyn, pleased to meet you. I'm Sam. Yeah,
Pleased
that's
to
it.
meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Sure, whatever.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Where the hell's my room? Will I win?
The Fool. I'm going to see a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam? Well, enjoy the journey. But remember, not everything is winnable. I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
Last on the left.
Good. We're neighbours. Just knock if you need me.
Okay.
The bag lady was getting hungry. Spare some change? A homeless man said. He
Tune the
wore
radio.
torn clothes, held a cardboard sign in hand, and smelled of urine.
You. Let's go to my room. Where's the chief? I need a word with you, chief. Said I have no idea what's going on. Fill me in. It's a nice room. Much nicer than my real room. Because there's not crap all over the floor for a start. It's very cinematic. Much more so than Dr. Decker, because in Dr. Decker you never moved from the couch. Always pointed at that couch in the psychiatry office. Leave. Shifting locked. Okay, so I have to hail a cab. Okay, whatever. Visit the chief.
Good, you got my message. Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
And that's the guy who's the main character in Contradiction. I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
Why the tarot readers?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up.
Crazy?
It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs? To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. And that's why I didn't take it seriously.
Why isn't she in jail?
Because things. I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
I'll try.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you.
Help me out?
Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork.
Problem?
Your old town? The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Bro, I got no idea what you're talking about. Tell me about Dorota.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
You're very clever, aren't you? When was she killed?
Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
No, I don't read the paper. It's all bad news, isn't it? Where was Dorota killed?
In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Can you tell me about Violet? Who's Violet?
Born here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you? Look, if it's about the pills, I already know.
Pills? What do we know?
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
What do we know? Not much.
Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Let's do that then. Let's get back to the guest house, shall we? This is fun. I like this. Let's oh gosh. Let's start with Violet, see if we know something about pills.
I've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Chief DuPont said you're taking pills. What for?
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
You scare me after last time. Clozapine's for schizophrenia, isn't it?
I don't know, Dr. Sam. You tell me.
Do you know Dorota?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
Dorota was a precious lamb?
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
Why are you being creepy at me? So Dorota was nice?
Nice, yes. That's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Dorota was slutty?
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Where do I find her boyfriend?
Oscar! Lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
Who are the other guests?
They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
Please don't make them leave yet. Why do you want them to leave?
Because they may have killed someone.
Good point.
It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Hobos?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it? But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam. I think I'll get the sign changed.
To what? I'm worried. What were you doing last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
I'm pretty sure I was murdering people. So I gotta learn when to delete these. Or when to use them. Sometimes saying nothing is better. That's the gimmick with this game, isn't it? Sometimes it's better to say nothing at all. Let's just see what happens.
Is there something else, Sam?
I'm good. Let's roll. Let's, visit Violet. That was Violet. Visit Bronwyn, I
Sam.
guess.
Is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
My gosh. You really do have powers. I have some questions about the murder.
Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
How well did you know her?
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth.
Except you predicted her murder.
We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
How did you predict the murder?
We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Can't you ask who the killer is?
Not these cards. They only tell us what they want us to know.
Where were you at 9 PM last night?
In my room, reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me.
Tell me about Lexi. Saved you?
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
I will. You think Violet is trashy? Let's just not with that. Let's just go. Lexi, was it? Let's try Lexi then.
Hi, Sam, is it? Come on in, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
It's not really your castle, is it? It's a guest house. Did you know Dorota?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
You know lots of people then. How did you know she was gonna die?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
The Happy Squirrel.
You've done your research. The happy squirrel was vague and mysterious, but not evil.
So what's the most dangerous tarot card?
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want no matter the cost.
You drew the Five of Swords for Dorota.
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Sounds like it. How well did you know Bronwyn? Do you know Bronwyn, sorry?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
There's no point asking that.
You know the Chief's got it all wrong. Ron could never hurt anyone, but I'm sure a smart detective like you can help prove she's innocent.
I hope so. I'll do my best.
Really? Because she is completely innocent.
Why'd you come to August?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards of Rain. Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Cool. You do whatever the cards tell you.
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
A job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
Okay, you're hiding something. A chob. You got a chob to do. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tarot thing you won't understand.
What were you doing last night?
I was in my when we were
Oh shit. Sorry about
painting
that.
our nails.
Had a random skip there. Don't know what caused that. That was a bit weird. Can I see your nails?
No, I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
Don't know where that skip was there. Hopefully that didn't mess anything up too bad. We gotta see Rain. That's the last person to see.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us.
I'm not very good at it.
I'm Rain, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay. The hot water goes off at 9, by the way. so it's cold showers from there on in. It really bugs me.
If I was burglaring you, I wouldn't sit in front of you, would I? I'd be sneaky about it. What do you know about Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician.
Apparently. Do you have any connection to Dorota at all?
No, not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
Cool. That's what the killer would say? No.
Sam, I don't have a motive for killing Dorota. Full stop. I'd have to be possessed to murder anything. Do you believe in possession, Sam?
No.
Oh, there's more than just one form of possession, Sam. It's just a blanket term.
Oh, thanks for trying to convince me that possession's real. I'm gonna sleep well tonight, thanks. How did you predict the murder?
We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
What did it tell you?
You get it piecemeal. Not everything in one reading. The last one we did showed a young woman being murdered. Young, talented, probably red-headed.
Tell me about this special tarot deck.
Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck.
Can I see the Mercury Tarot?
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
What were you doing last night?
I was in my room. Praying, actually.
Oh, cool.
I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
Well, it wouldn't if you didn't believe in God, would it? What do you believe in?
I don't believe in anything. But I also believe anything is possible, so... it's a conundrum.
You also believe in tarot? Okie dokie, well... should we take a cab so we can go and see... I should see Bronwyn about the deck, and then we need to get a cab so we can go and see the boyfriend. Let's go see Bronwyn first. Can I see the Mercury Tarot?
Mercury? Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Sure. Hit me. Hit me with your Mercury stick.
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
Well, we've only being the person we are now very temporarily. Sure.
Mercury doesn't agree. In fact, if anything, and I could be wrong, it's suggesting that you're not even the person you're saying you are now. I've only had that reading once before.
Well, at least they actually do have powers. That's interesting. Let's get a cab, shall we?
It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe?
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet.
Whoa.
At 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whew. Calm down. Now we can go to the next chapter. Shit, I don't want to do that yet. Alright, let's go see the chief. See if there's anything else we can ask anyone. Do you have an alibi for last night?
Do I have an alibi for last night? Do I? Okay. I was here, and there are video monitors that will prove it. Thanks for ruling me out, genius.
Totally worth it. Alright, let's see if there's anything we can ask anyone else before we end the chapter. Don't want to miss out. We'll go over the people we've already seen. Violet? Nothing with you. I don't really see it, to be honest. We'll try Lexi and then, I guess, Rain. We already tried Bronwyn again. Yeah, looks like we're done with the chapter. So I suppose that means we should probably wrap the episode up.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
What does that mean? Does that mean I'm switching to one of these people? Are you fucking serious? Are you for cereal?
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
What? We get to talk to everyone as each of the different characters. That's nuts. Oh, I didn't know that was going to be a thing.
Do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
Whoa, that
No,
just
you.
got crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. What do you want to know about?
The murder.
Interesting choice. So do the cards. 8 of Wands. Everything's happening all at once. We have to act fast, or at least someone does.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
Well, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay. Oh man, this got
Mrs.
crazy.
Gallagher. An unexpected pleasure.
Well, we got a lot to do in this
How long
chapter
are you
then.
planning to be here?
In town? I really don't know. Until the tarot tells us to leave. Or you kick us out, obviously.
How did you know Dorota was going to die? Why do you think the police suspect Bronwyn?
Now that's a very good question. Logically speaking, you'd assume all three of us were in on it. Or none of us.
That was not an answer. Why didn't you answer?
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you?
Oh no. Was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since... for ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
No. Yes.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do that. It only seems to happen when there's a lot of bad energy floating around. Bronwyn says I just stand there and stare. I didn't catch you, not sleeping, did I?
Okay, I don't know why we were bluffing that, but sure, whatever. So... I don't know, man. Can we go anywhere different from here? Not really. So we just gotta transition to all the different people and talk to everybody again.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Cool. I think we got that one down. Let's go talk to everyone as Chief DuPont. We're out of time for this episode,
whether
too.
you've made the right decision or not, Claude.
How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude. You're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
What were you doing last night?
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
How
can you not remember, Violet?
I don't know. Which is exactly what I said in my statement. Don't try and get me to contradict myself.
Cool. Moving on. We're out of time, but we'll do the chief.
Chief DuPont. What
And then we'll wrap it
a
up.
pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you really, Bronwyn Castle?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am? Hmm?
You're a con artist. You're a murderer.
I haven't asked anyone for a penny.
Jeez, he's not very nice to her. He does not like them at all.
Good evening, Chief Dupont.
Dorota's family. What does the tarot say about them?
I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Bronwyn ever been arrested?
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character. If you play D&D.
Lexi ever been in trouble with the police?
No. Not to my knowledge. She's sweet and innocent. Or haven't you picked up on that yet?
Definitely. Let's do Lexi and then we'll be done.
Oh, Chief Inspector, you gave me a shock. What is it? What have I done?
Tell me about Bronwyn.
She's an Aquarius, her favourite colour is green. What else do you need to know?
Is she your leader?
Leader? This isn't a cult. She looks after me and Rain. Make sure we eat healthy and brush our teeth.
So she's your
What were
mum.
you doing last night? Why are you here in August?
Well, it's not for the nightlife, I can tell you that. This is where the cards told us to go. I guess you could call it destiny.
Do you know anyone here? What's wrong with the nightlife?
There isn't any. And sometimes a girl needs a party.
What were you doing last night?
Sweet and innocent, huh?
Nothing. I mean, I was here all night. This cat's on her. Bron can vouch for me.
Alright, well, we're out of time for this episode, but that is very interesting. Obviously, we're going to switch to being one of these tarot readers for the next one. And see what... they'd be a bit more open with their own people, I'm sure. Till then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.